Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos as well, man. I want to thank everyone that does watch and share my videos. You guys are the absolute best. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into my Week 11 picks, man. We got a lot to talk about here, but whoa, whoa, whoa. First, I want to bring to you guys, my Week 10 results. Let's talk about that first. Before we get into my picks, let's talk about my results. I'm not going to hide it from you guys, okay? I'm a real man. So let's go ahead and get into it. First game I covered, Seahawks and Patriots. Took the Patriots in this game, man. They got me a loss. Seahawks 31, Patriots 24. Man, let me tell you something. Seahawks made a valiant last stand in the red zone to keep the Patriots from scoring. It was a big-time plays by their defense. They absolutely put the game on their back and took it away from the Patriots. Wilson also had a solid game as well. 25 of 37, 348 yards throwing the ball. He also had 3 TDs, man. So shout out to the Seahawks, man. I chose the Patriots. That got me a loss. You guys got yourselves a win. Next game I covered, Texans, Jags. Took the Texans in this game. I talked about how inconsistent both of these teams have been throughout the stretch of this year. Hey, got myself a win, man, by taking the Texans. Texans 24, Jags 21. It was an ugly game, man. The Texans did just enough. They put the ball in the hands of Lamar Miller, as I said, because Brock Osweiler at this point cannot be trusted. Okay, Lamar Miller, 15 carries, 83 yards running the ball. The Texans have got to get their passing game together, but look, as I said, hand the ball off to Lamar Miller, let this guy lead the way. Texans get themselves a win. I got myself a win as well. Last but not least, the best game of the week, the most favorite game of the week, the Jets game, man. Listen, Rams, Jets. Took the Rams in this game. Said to myself, the Jets, they're just not going to have enough to overcome this. Sadly, I was right. Rams 9, Jets 6. This was an ugly game to watch, man. It was terrible. The offense was sputtering. Bryce Petty actually ended up starting. So Fitz was on that bench. I'm looking forward to seeing Fitz on the bench for the rest of the year. I would like to see Bryce Petty get the start for the rest of the year. The kid actually came out and looked decent for a guy that, is playing in his first game. He did some smart things, He also did some dumb things, but that's rookie stuff. He was 10 of 14 at the half with 111 yards throwing the football. He also had a TD at the half as well. So I'm looking to see Bryce continue to play and grow up on that experience and get better. This guy could possibly be the future of the team. He could be our franchise, QB of the future. Who knows? But we've got to see more out of him. So that's exactly what I want to see. There's no need to go back to Ryan Fitzpatrick, man. But I'll tell you what, Kenny Britt out there doing his damn thing all day. Kenny Britt had 7 catches for 109 yards in this game. Revis looking like trash, getting burnt all day by Britt. Britt was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I mean, Revis is another guy the Jets are going to have to move off, this next year. They're going to have to do something with Revis and get him off this team in the offseason because I don't want to see him back. He just does not look anywhere near the Revis that we thought we were going to get. So, with that said, guys, hey, shout out to the Rams. You got yourselves a win. I chose you, sadly, as a Jets fan. It pained me to do so, but it got me a win for the week as well. So, now let's talk about Week 11, guys. Okay, Week 10's in the past. We're done with that. I'm moving on to the future, man. So, first game I want to cover, Ravens, Cowboys. Listen, Cowboys are dominant right now. This offensive line is literally destroying people. They're mauling people. You can't get around them. Ezekiel Elliott is doing whatever the hell he wants to do out here at this point. He's running and not being touched until he gets into the second level. There are holes so big, open so wide by this offensive line. You could drive a Bentley through those things. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I feel like I can run for like 1,500 yards behind this offensive line. It's nuts. Dak Prescott is extremely impressive. I mean, as impressive as you can get with a rookie quarterback. This guy is out here doing whatever. Also, that is based off the play of the offensive line as well because he's barely being touched, man. He's also getting outside the pocket, making moves with his feet. Dez is back. He's making plays. He's out there causing trouble as usual. He's being a handful to cover. This offense is rolling, man. And it doesn't matter where they are. They've been down before in games, and they came back and beat, good teams. The Steelers, they just recently did that. They were able to come back late in the game. Boom, take the game away. Ezekiel Elliott with I believe it was like a 31-yard run. Boom, he's in the end zone. Touchdown. They're finding ways to win games at every facet, man. And you look at the Ravens, and they're a team that's trying to put something together. They were in a hole early. Now they're just trying to stay in contention, and they're running into something like this. Doomerville is going to be doubtful for them. And also, Jimmy Smith is not going to be playing for the Ravens either. That could definitely hurt them. I think they'll have issues stopping the run. I think they'll have many issues dealing with the Cowboys. Cole Beasley, I think, is going to be able to find favorable matchups. DeMarcus Lawrence is a guy that's questionable for the Cowboys. I believe he's going to play anyway. I think the Cowboys front seven is going to get, going to have an impact in this game as well, and they're gonna get to Joe Flacco, man. I just think this is a long day for the Ravens. I'm not trying to disrespect the Ravens; they're a great franchise, but I think they're going to get blown out in this game. I'd be surprised if they're within 21 points of the Cowboys in this game. I am sorry. So with that said, I am taking the Dallas Cowboys, man, to win this game. I'm really surprised at the play of a lot of these young guys on the Cowboys. But man, let me tell you something. They have stepped up, and they are showing up, and they are showing out, all right? And they are absolutely blowing past a lot of teams. So again, I am taking the Dallas Cowboys to win that game. Next game I want to cover. Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals. Listen, this game is going to be a slobber knocker, man. Let me tell you something. These are two teams that get after people defensively and offensively. They run the football hard, and they find a way to produce points as well. Listen, there's things that I saw out of Andy Dalton in that Giants game. Not just Andy Dalton, but this offensive line that I did not like. I watched them crumble under pressure. I watched the Giants be able to get pressure with just front four, and I also watched the Giants be able to get pressure off of kind of simple blitzes that were coming. And that makes me wonder, man, hey, can Andy Dalton and this offensive line recognize some of the pressures and blitzes that Rex Ryan is going to send? He's known for doing things that almost damn near no defensive coordinator in the league does. A lot of exotic blitzes, a lot of different looks, a lot of different coverages, just all types of stuff. Rex just pulls things out of the hat and he just throws them at you. And that makes me wonder, man, can they handle this? They could barely handle the Giants. I mean, this offensive line was crumbling. Andy Dalton was under pressure all day against the Giants, and I think it's going to be a tough matchup for them against the Bills as well. Only thing I worry about with Rex's schemes and some of the things he sets up, some of the blitzes, he leaves his cornerbacks on islands often with very good receivers. And you got A.J. Green here. You leave one of those corners on the island with A.J. Green, man, it could cost you. It could cost you a touchdown because A.J. is going to take advantage of that one-on-one matchup every time, and he's going to win it. But I don't think Rex is that stupid. I think he's gonna send pressure, he's gonna send blitzes, but I don't think he's gonna allow AJ Green to go off. He's gonna stay safe. He's gonna find some coverages to keep AJ Green in check. Tyler Eifert is gonna have to have more of an effect in this game than he's had in these past couple games that he's been able to play. I'd like to see this guy get more snaps. I'd like to see him used a bit more outside of the red zone as well. This is a guy that's a weapon, man, and I just believe that Cincinnati could use him a lot more effectively than they have been. I think Cincy is also going to have to find a run game. Giovanni Bernard, let's go. Let's step it up. Hill is also going to have to find a way to be effective as well. This is a guy that really was a very solid running back last year and in years past as well for the Bengals, but he's kind of had an injury bug, been nicked up. They've got to find a way to get him effective, whether it's coming out the backfield, something like that. The Bills, listen, Tyrod Taylor, balling. This kid is out here doing whatever he wants to do as well. This offensive line is stout. He finds plays. He finds ways to make plays with his feet, but he's got to be able to throw the football here too. Woods, Goodwin, these are guys that are going to have to win their matchups, and I think Tyrod's going to be able to find them too. I'm taking the Bills to win this game, man. I just think the pressure on Andy Dalton, the pressure that Rex Ryan is going to bring, it's going to cause turnovers. Andy's known for that too. You bang him around, you get physical with him, he'll fade. He'll fade. He does not like to get beat up. He will start giving them up, whether it be interceptions or strip sacks. I mean, it's Andy Dalton, all right? Let's not get too crazy. He's a solid quarterback, but Andy has that history of when you start smacking him around, he just starts to get erratic and things just start to go bad. So again, with all that said, I am taking the Buffalo Bills to win this game. Last but not least, guys, since the Jets are on a bye, I needed a rest from their play. To be absolutely honest with you, the way we've been looking this season has been terrible. So I'm kind of breathing a sigh of relief that we're on a bye right now. We're going to be preparing for next week. I am covering the Texans at the Raiders. Man, got a lot of Raiders fans in my inbox saying, listen, We want more coverage from you about this team. Okay, we want to hear you talk about Carr. We want to hear you talk about our offense. We want to hear what you think about us. All right, well, hey, you guys win. I'm talking about you now. Okay, listen. Again, we're back to the Texans. Lamar Miller, great running back. Okay. They've got a very solid defense with the Texans as well. Jadeveon Clowney. This guy is showing up this year. He's playing well. This defense can get after you, man. The secondary is very solid as well. But, God, this passing game sucks. Okay. I mean, Brock Osweiler sucks. he sucks. I don't know what else to say about this dude. He is so inconsistent and erratic. You just don't know what you're going to get. And when you have some of the weapons that he has, it's just a wonder is why things are going the way they're going there. You got DeAndre Hopkins. This is a guy that is one of the best wide receivers in the entire NFL. You know, a lot of people like to argue that he may be the best wide receiver in the NFL. I don't personally believe that. I think it's Antonio Brown, but still, the fact that he's even in that conversation just tells you the world of talent that he has. But, man, when you got a guy like Brock Osweiler just out there just throwing footballs and not being accurate with his throws, it can make any receiver pretty much useless, man. But you look at the Raiders and it's pretty much the opposite. Carr is finding ways to use Amari Cooper, Crabtree. They got a guy, Andre Holmes, that you have to watch out for as well. He will take the top off the defense if you don't, account for him when he's on the field. Carr is finding a way to get these guys the ball, okay? Crabtree has come up big in many games this year, making a lot of key third down catches, continuing to move the chains. And Amari Cooper he's been balling since he's been in. So Murray is also running the ball extremely effective for them. Richardson, another one of their running backs, has been running as well. Washington has been running the football for them as well. Just two of their backup running backs that have definitely been able to put on, when Murray's been kind of nicked up. That offensive line, with Kelechi Osemele, he's a guy that stepped in. They've been able to maul people. This defense is very solid as well. Their front seven will get after you. Mack, all those guys in the defensive line, man, they will put pressure on you, man. They tend to stop the run as well. And I think that's going to force the ball to be put in Brock Osweiler's hands, man. They're going to make him start to throw the football, and they're going to get after him too. And as we know, he's so inconsistent. I can't trust him. I can't trust him. If we're talking about score for score, I can't trust Brock Osweiler. I can't trust him even with the weapons. So with that said, I am taking the Oakland Raiders to win this game, man. I think Oakland has been rolling. They've been looking very good this year. And I think this is the team that we're going to see in the playoffs for the AFC, absolutely. So, again, with that said, I am taking the Oakland Raiders to win this game. So, hey, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. What about your teams, guys? What do you think is going to happen with your weeks? What do you think about the teams that I just covered, man? Let me know what you guys think about the game, all right? So, hit me up. Hit those comments down below and let me know what's up, guys. So, with all said and done, hey, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Like the videos, man. Enjoy your times on Sunday. Have fun watching football with your families, all right, guys? So until next time, guys, all right? Peace.